Hey, howdy there, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you with another offering off of my Sampler Platter. Getting a little bit better there, folks. A little bit more smooth and rhythmic, like the nice Caribbean islands. I've never been to the Caribbean islands. Are they smooth and rhythmic? Let me know to all my Caribbean island fans. Hooray, demographics! Anyway, folks, yes, I am coming at you with another item off my Sampler Platter, like I just said. Yeah, it's sometime in the morning right now. I got off of work a little bit ago. I'm doing a run of these items. Usually I do little batches of them together, so this is the second one that I just did. One I did before that was the Speedy Honey Cheetos things. They can call them premium cheese curls all they want, fucking Cheetos. Anyway, folks, so what am I trying today? Well, I mean, right now with the video and such. Boom! We got, alright, well, okay. The thing is blocking it, which I didn't notice before. And apparently I paid $2.09 for this, which kind of seems like more than I should have paid now. But whatever. Yes, Triple Chocolate Brownies from Hostess. They're new, you see. And they're made with real chocolate. Hooray! Man, it's so weird that we live in a time where they have to go there and differentiate that stuff. Oh, I guess otherwise it's all just congealed chemicals and stuff. Yeah, folks. I saw these, I think, at a gas station or something. And I figure, what the hell, they're new. I'll try them. Yeah, I'm okay with brownies. They're not my favorite thing to go off of. Though I have to say, what are the little Debbie ones? Oh, man. Like the ones, crap, like Super Brownies or something like that. I forget. Those I actually like quite a bit. Maybe they are hostessing. I don't know. Anyway, these are triple chocolate ones, and I paid $2.09 for. That's the important thing. We're about to find out whether or not I paid too much for these brownies. Quote, Hostess quality commitment. Well, I guess if they suck, I can call up Hostess and yell at them. I'm just looking for any information. Ah, hell. Okay, well, I didn't even buy these that long ago. Okay, well, technically these were Best Buy March 22nd. So they're a little bit out of date. This is like April 2nd. That's still within reason for me personally. I'm not trying to go over there and take views away from fine folks like Ashens and Cinema Snob and all that stuff, who do much better videos of this kind of stuff than I do. But a lot of times they end up eating out-of-date stuff. And so I guess I'm glad that I'm doing these now. Like I said, I didn't buy these that long ago. Man, I wonder if these were in date when I bought them. That'll teach me. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that March was March. Anyway, folks, so yeah, you can see this little Hostess thing. I'm guessing this is going to be perfectly fine, though probably not the most amazing thing ever, even if it were specifically in date. Which, by the way, folks, to any of you who may or may not know, the best before date is not the expiration date. The best before is just the company telling you, hey, if you want the best possible quality of our things made with chocolate and chemicals, this is it. You know, that's the date by. After that, we cannot go over there and safely tell you that the chemicals might not go over there and start to, digest themselves and become some sort of sentient brownie-like entity that will go over there and, attack you at night. So that's what the best before thing is. But yeah, it's not actually like when it expires. So anyway, folks, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's Hostess. Hostess is usually pretty solid. So I usually like to tell a little story or something to associate myself with the item. Is it brownie? I don't really have like a good brownie story that I can think of. Brownie story. You'd think I would think about these things beforehand, but no, folks. I just go right off the cuff. Brownie story. I mean, I ate brownies in my Uncle Pete's special. Those were good. So I have a good brownie story. The only, like, kind of brownie story that I can remember is, what was it? I think I was in 8th grade or something like that, and we were doing, like, home ec as, like, an elective. It was not an elective that I particularly wanted to take at the time. I was more of a woodshop guy. I definitely would have taken more woodshop and less home ec. Though, to be fair, that's not to knock home ec. I just was not that guy, and I'm still not really that guy. Yeah, I remember, and I mean, I was not great at that class, like, at all. I was very much the guy who just kind of, I coasted. We had, like, one of the things that I had a thing for was, like, a recipe for salsa to bring in for everybody, and I just bought some salsa. Fuck that class, man. Sorry to all the people who actually worked hard at it. To be fair, I got like a C+, so whatever. But yeah, I remember there was like, we had one thing where like everybody had to bring stuff in, and one person had to bring in like a dessert or something, and it was brownies, and they were really dry and shitty, and it was like, if any, like, because there were people who would kind of cast a crooked eye at my salsa, especially since like the ingredient list was like, there was like, because I had an actual ingredient list from I think my teacher, I want to say, but because I just bought store stuff, a lot of the ingredients weren't in there. But the nice thing was that because there was that and there were like one or two other things that were really pretty crappy, it shied away from the most part, because people be like, I don't know, Brandon. I don't know that you went over there and made this salsa. Then they would get like 2 items down to like the brownies and be like, oh God. Kids are cruel, folks. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this brownie. Oh man, it's good to smile after work, folks. That'll let that be my life lesson for your day. Oh, and this is my shirt, by the way. I already brought it up in the one I just did before with the honey Cheeto things. For Stellar Circuits, great band out of North Carolina. Absolutely love these folks. I'm going to put a link down to their stuff below. I'm going to try a brownie. It's very dry. I think the enzymes might have started eating themselves and becoming that sentient brownie thing I was talking about. No, I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's triple chocolate. It is very chocolatey. I'll absolutely give it that. But yeah, it's very dry. Maybe if it were in date, it would be more moist. Not hard or anything, but yeah, I mean, taste-wise, it actually does taste good. By like just, gas station brownie standards, the amount of chocolatey taste in that is actually pretty damn good. But again, it's like I said, I mean, I'm not going to completely throw it under the bus because it is, about a week out of date or so. A little bit over that, actually. But I have a hard time imagining it would have been significantly different. So, kind of take it for what you will. Take it with that added asterisk. But yeah, it genuinely tastes perfectly fine. If you're just looking for some brownies, again, like whatever the brownies that they're brownies, and they come like they're a rectangle. There's like a little split in the middle of them, but they're still one thing. And then they've got the little colored candy pieces on them. You know what I'm talking about. Those are, they're fudge, and those are actually really good. This, my opinion, does not hold up to that, but it does its job. for just being a little thing. Now, was it worth $2.09? For me, and I'm not generally too cheap about my snacks. I'm not generally one to penny pinch about stuff. Knowing what I know now, would I pay $2.09 for it? If it was in date, yes. I would give it that caveat. If it was out of date, I'd say like $1.50. But yeah, it's perfectly fine. I know I did a Hostess thing on here a while back with like the mermaid cupcakes and stuff. So I do enjoy Hostess. I think out of the out of like the Little Debbie and all that stuff and everything, Hostess is probably generally my favorite, but Little Debbie's really good too. And of course, hey, actual brownies and homemade stuff. I mean, that is always like the end lesson, I guess, that you could take away from what I do here. Is that, ultimately, hey, folks, if you can make really awesome brownies, go make awesome brownies. If you know a place that makes really awesome brownies, go do that. That's not what you're here for, folks. Not really. No, you're here to watch me eat this garbage. Because we all know that, I mean, it's cheap, it does its job, and it's quick. And, even being over a week out of date, it still tastes pretty good. So, there you go, folks. Home. It's very dry. Very, very dry. But yeah, folks. And I realized it was so dry, I brought something to wash it down with. Or did I? Oh, yeah. Not right now, but next review. So, anyway, folks, that's my my end thing on the Hostess Triple Chocolate Brownies. As a new item, they do fine. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to recommend them, but if you see them, like I said, check that date. If it's out of date, don't you dare pay more than $1.50 for it. Bring it up to the counter and... Well, bring it up to the counter and just be nice to the clerk, folks. I really can't emphasize that enough. I worked at a gas station overnight for 7 years. Jesus! And, yeah, folks, I cannot begin to tell you how much doing that job you don't need people's bullshit. So, if you happen to notice something like that, just be nice and bring it up to the folks and just be like, hey, I happen to notice. And, they will generally be nice enough. I would hope so anyway, at least, but, yeah, just be nice. Anyway, folks, that brings me into my my little sign-off thing. I like to sign off in a positive way. Regardless of what kind of brownies you're eating and you're doing, whether they're the high-quality stuff or whether they're out of date like these, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic week, fantastic month, fantastic year, fantastic life. Even with everything going on in the world right now, folks, let's all, let's try to keep it together. We're in this together, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it. And trust me, folks, I am very much one of those people who doesn't feel like it 90% of the time. But we are all in this together, and hopefully this stuff and the things that I do, even though I often make fun of myself and this thing that I do, hopefully anybody who's watching it gets a little bit of a kick out of it, makes their day a little bit better. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But if you want to see me go over there and try more stuff and do more things, and hey, by the way, if you have any suggestions or whatever, by all means, comment, do whatever. I do occasionally get some requests, so I'm going to try to make those happen. But I need you to do two things if you want to see me do more of this crap for whatever reason. Watch the video and do the thing. And that's pretty much it, folks. Like I said, I'm going to have a link to do Stellar Circuits in the description if I remember to do this properly. And that's going to be the end. All right, folks, have a wonderful day. Bye!